It was supposed to be a normal Saturday evening, a night for us to unwind after a grueling week. I had planned a quiet dinner at home, lights dimmed, music soft, thinking it would be a rare moment of intimacy with my wife, Emily. But as I approached her, hoping for a simple touch or even a smile, she recoiled and said sharply, "Don't touch me. Go have fun elsewhere." Her words stung, but I tried to mask my hurt with humor. "All right," I said lightly, forcing a grin. "I guess I'll find my own fun then." Emily didn't smile. She simply went back to scrolling on her phone, her expression a mixture of annoyance and indifference. Something in the way she said it, in the finality of the words, sent a shiver down my spine. It wasn't just a passing mood. It was a message, a boundary drawn with invisible ink and a warning hidden behind her casual dismissal. I didn't want to push, at least not yet. So I left the room, deciding to go out for a walk to clear my mind. The streets were quiet, the night air cool against my skin. But even as I walked, my thoughts kept returning to Emily's words. They felt strange, unnatural. She wasn't like this, not without reason. Something was off. On my phone, a message notification blinked. It was from a friend I hadn't spoken to in weeks. "Hey, want to join us at the bar tonight? You deserve it." I hesitated, glancing back toward our apartment, then decided to accept. Maybe a distraction would help me process the tension that had settled over the evening. When I arrived at the bar, laughter and music filled the space, a stark contrast to the quiet unease I had left behind. I sat with my friends, sipping a drink, trying to relax. Yet, even among familiar faces, a sense of foreboding lingered in the back of my mind. Something told me this night was far from ordinary. Minutes later, my phone buzzed again. This time, it was a video message from Emily. My stomach dropped as I opened it. The footage was taken from outside our apartment, a simple angle, showing our building's lobby, but what I saw made my heart stop. Emily was speaking to a man I didn't recognize, her laughter ringing out, casual, intimate. The tone of the conversation wasn't friendly banter. There was a familiarity, a warmth that didn't belong to friendship. I felt a surge of betrayal and disbelief. Could this be real? Had she really invited someone else into our space, after telling me not to touch her, to go have fun elsewhere? My mind raced. Was this why she had pushed me away? Was this the reason for her cold demeanor, the sudden distance? I rushed back home, heart pounding, desperate to confront the truth. As I reached the building, I saw her through the window, the same man standing close, laughing at something she said. My instincts screamed, my anger flared, but I paused. I needed clarity before I reacted, or this could spiral out of control. I entered the apartment quietly, careful not to announce my presence. The living room was empty, her words about me going elsewhere now hauntingly ironic. I moved toward the balcony where the video had shown them talking, and then I saw it. A small, nearly hidden envelope on the table. My name was scrawled across it in her handwriting. I opened it with trembling hands. Inside was a note. "I had to push you away tonight. If I hadn't, things could have gone terribly wrong. Watch the security feed if you don't believe me." My heart pounded as I accessed the home security system. The footage showed the same man I had seen outside, but the events on tape told a completely different story than the video she had sent. He had been attempting to break into the apartment, trying to force the door open, while Emily had been calmly keeping him at bay until the police arrived. She had instructed me to stay away, to enjoy my evening, to not put myself in danger. Relief, shock, and guilt collided within me. I had misjudged her entirely, assuming distance and coldness were signs of betrayal. In reality, she had been protecting both of us, taking risks I had never imagined, and keeping me unaware to prevent panic or rash decisions. When the police report arrived later that night, confirming the attempted break-in, I finally understood. Emily had pushed me away, told me to go have fun elsewhere. Not out of neglect or disinterest, but out of careful, calculated protection. She had risked her safety to shield me from a dangerous intruder, and I had almost condemned her for it. I found her in the kitchen, tense but unharmed, the adrenaline of the night still evident in her posture. I didn't speak immediately. I simply walked toward her, took her hand gently and said, "I'm sorry. I misjudged everything. Thank you for keeping us safe." Her eyes softened, a mixture of relief and exasperation. You almost ruined everything by thinking the worst, she said. Trust me, sometimes staying away is the only way to stay safe. That night, as we finally sat together, the weight of misunderstanding lifted. I realized how easily assumptions could distort reality. Her words, harsh and dismissive at first, had been protective, not cruel. And in that shocking twist, I learned a lesson I would never forget. Sometimes danger hides behind familiar faces, and sometimes love manifests as caution, silence, and the courage to act alone. As we held each other close, the city outside quiet and safe, I promised myself one thing: never to doubt her instincts again. Because that night, her cold words had saved us both, and the shock of discovering the truth would stay with me forever.